Welcome, dear ones, to the Angel's Perspective. It is an honor and a pleasure for us to be here with you. And as we have stated before, a reminder to be heart-centered and grounded will be the answer to any of your questions and to any of your search. When you are heart-centered and grounded, you will have access to the true essence, to your personal information. Whatever you need to do, whatever guidance you are asking for, whether it's through your angels, guides, higher self, will be accessed through there. Many of you consider that the signs that you see outside are the only signs you should consider as a validation. It is the lack of self-confidence that would not allow you to see and to recognize that you already know this information. All that information is coming from within. Your hearts are the centers, the portals that connects you with your true essence and with all that is. In there, you will have access to all the information that is most relevant for you at any given time. And as the world changes fast, your reality changes rapidly, quickly, and it is hard for many of you to see where is the door, where is the light, or where is the next step. Many of you look for truths outside when all of that resides within. And before we go into the energy of this month, it is just to remember that this is your tool in order for you to navigate any given time, any month, any second, any decision you are taking. If you give yourself some time to step outside, to walk on the forest, to meditate, you will be able to find yourself getting the answers and have the self-confidence that you need in order for you to take actions. Many of you are already accessing all this information, but still doubting. And why is that? Because you have not heart-centered yourself enough. And it's not that you are doing something wrong. If anything, we want to say congratulations, because you are taking steps and you are already acting upon your guidance. But remember that it takes consistency, takes patience, and it takes the will to do so. If you do this 5 days in a row and one day you stop, it does not mean that you will go back to where you were 5 days ago. It will never happen. You're always moving forward. You can never move backwards in your progress, in your ascension, and your expansion. Allow yourself to have moments of doubt, because when you doubt yourself and you give yourself the time to ask the questions, you will open new doors. Remember that the answers lie in the questions. The answers lie within you and no outside of you. And this tool should be utilized for everything that you feel it is needed for, with whatever you resonate with, and most important, to connect with your own self. The communication that you have with your angels and guides depends in the ability of you trusting yourselves. If you trust yourselves, you will be able to trust the guidance that you're receiving. Many of you, when you doubt from messages or hints of intuition, it is because you are not listening to your own selves. That's why we also will highly recommend that you connect in a daily basis with your own body, asking questions to the body whenever you feel pain, whenever you feel a muscle twitch, whenever you feel thirst, Ask yourself, what do you need? What are they trying to tell you? Ask yourself, what do you need to eat if you are hungry? What is your body asking for? When you start learning to listen to your own personal cues, your own body, then you will be able to listen us and your own higher selves more clearly. It starts with little steps. And these are some recommendations we will say for you to connect with your own personal angel team, with your spirit guides, and that'll help you to navigate anything in your life, every month, every second. As you have passed some of the biggest energy moments of this year, there's a few more coming up more ahead, but the ones that you have just passed, the solar eclipse and some conjunctions, there are massive energy movers in your world. We will say that this month will come a month of some sort of relief, of some sort of pressure, as Mercury has already moved back to its normal state, if you will. You have already done a lot of cleansing, a lot of reviewing, and now it's time to take some actions. Yet we will suggest you all to take a moment to meditate before you take decisions. Remember to become aware whether you are heart-centered or not. When you are heart-centered and you are taking decisions, things will see more bright, things will feel right, things will feel positive. When you are in your mind, you may see possibilities, but you may see also the fear. And when you have confusion, it's because you are not in alignment with your heart. And when you are aligned with your heart, you will take action, even though it doesn't make sense for your mind. And this is not overpassing or overriding your minds. It is important your minds. It is important to recognize the importance of your egos here on earth. It is important to recognize that that part allows you, that's your shadow side, would allow you to move forward. And when you are in alignment with your heart, you will bring these two aspects of yourselves into a balance. So you will be able to act accordingly. Sometimes you may need your mind, sometimes, but most of the time the guidance will come from within, and it will be through your heart, and it will be through your solar plexus, where you will feel the sensation, the need, the pull to do something. And once you feel the pull, that is your soul's call, and you take action towards that, you will see how things rapidly will manifest in your lives. Another thing that we would like to share with you, especially this month, is about the quality of the words that you are using towards yourself and towards the things that you want to manifest. Remember that your words are spells. Cast spelling. Every time you say something, every time you say, I am, you become. So be aware of how you're talking to yourself. How are you nourishing yourselves, your minds, your souls, and your bodies? It is important to connect with all the three aspects to be in that coherence when you do, when you say it, and when you act in the same way. If you want to have a change in your life, we have to start changing the way we connect and the way that we express about things. If I want something, you can say, I can do this, even though you want some, because that's not being coherent. If you want something, therefore you use the right words. I can be successful. I can do this. I am successful. I am. If you do that, you will attract things. You can't say I can't and receive at the same time. There will be always that polarity. So you have an amount of energy at this moment, this month, that will be very prosperous if you know how to use this energy. And we don't really like to talk about predictions, because it is not such a thing, because you are creating. your future according to this precise moment in your energy. There will be some things that will be already there that are supposed to happen in some shape or form because you have intended to experience such a thing. But in order for you to experience such a thing, you have to go through this process of aligning yourselves. This month, it comes a month of unconditional love. This month, you will be receiving the energy of this support as this feminine energy sweeps you all like babies, soothing you, letting you know that you are safe, letting you know that you are always protected and that you are always nourished. If you all connect also with your mother, which is the earth, you would know that everything that you need will be provided. And when you are working in this conjunction in between your father and your mother, you will see that you are held by heaven and earth. And we are not saying that it is a male or female, it's just the essence of that you are supported by those two polarities, which is the ones that create life. Father Sky, Mother Earth, whatever names you wish to give. We have also seen in the world, there is many people doing several activations that are helping to raise the vibration of the earth. But at the same time, this vibration reaches out many thousands and thousands and thousands of people around the world. Just know that whatever you do for yourselves, you are doing for the world as well. You are connecting with a collective all the time. So that's why when we say you start with yourselves and you would change the world, because your awareness and your consciousness is more strong. It is more powerful than trying to change someone else outside of you. You all change yourselves, the way you think, the patterns, the habits. More accordingly, what is it that you are wanting to experience? If you want to experience a job where you can have more freedom, what is it that you need to do? You'll have an opportunity to do the changes. And if you feel you can't, it is because there is a belief or there is a fear right there, a belief that you can't do that. Connect with that, with the root of this fear, idea, belief, whatever you want to call it. And it is important to really allow this energy to speak out and to say, perhaps I am afraid of losing control. And just say, it's okay. Because when you allow that to speak, then it will no longer will be holding you back, as you will see that you cannot be afraid of something that actually once comes out, you will see that will not necessarily apply. They will make no sense. That is there helping you to realize that there is a step for you to take. This month comes with so much motherly energy, as in many places around the world. It is the celebrity or the day that you call the Mother's Day, that energy of the spring, which is again the giving birth, is again the spring where everything it is being born again. The seeds are start to bloom, the new leaves are coming out. It is a rebirth. So this energy of a birth of all of you is now here, and your mother it is holding you, all of you. Connect with your creations, connect with your creativity. This is the time for you to take action and the things that you wanted to do. There is a time of possibilities, the prosperity, and this is the time for you to take that leap of faith. Many of you are already experiencing new things or awareness of your spirit guides, angels, and guides. And in order for you to discern whether this is something that you're imagining or not, it is important to please Connect with your hearts. We see many of you getting confused as the time goes faster and faster and evolving. The earth is changing. You are more aware and you are more sensitive to perceive the essence of everything that is out there that you can't see. And so there is no reason for you to doubt yourselves. If it feels right to you and if it's positive, just connect with the way you feel. If it makes you feel good, if it makes you feel happy, uplifted, and renewed, then you know that is a real connection. We are grateful for being able to connect with you. And we want you to know that we are here, we are watching you, we are always assisting all of you. You just need to ask, and you shall receive.